Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new episode. Today, I am in this world and I'm going to be making a structure for a mod. I have a friend called Jays here on YouTube, and he is making a mod and has asked me to create one of the structures that will be spawning in the desert here. So I'm going to try my best and come up with a bit of a design, and I'm hopefully going to come up with a fun take on something that would be deserty. This will be a structure that spawns in a desert, and I think if I'm making a structure in a desert, I am going to make it, desserty. No, you can't have your cake and eat it. What? I don't remember how this goes. Anyway, let's go right into it. So, as I'm building this, I will once more mention that you guys should go and check out Jay's. He is making a mod to upgrade the desert into something far better than what it is currently. I will link everything down in the description, but he asked me to make a structure, and you know, I made 3. I couldn't help myself. So, for my actual designs here, I started off with a lovely tower, and I was gonna put a tent next to the tower, and then I realized I could have 2 structures with a tent and a tower, and they can be separate. These structures are a little bit of a rare structure. They're not going to spawn in very frequently, especially compared to like other structures in the mod itself. But, you know, every so often a tower and a tent and another thing will show up randomly throughout the desert. And I tried to go with a little bit of a storyline with mine. I definitely tried to include some elements of maybe perhaps there once was like an ancient or maybe just like recently fallen kingdom that's left behind all these structures and tents and everything like that. And that's where we have these little flags or whatever, and then they left it behind and now nobody wants to go there anymore, and it's been abandoned. And so maybe some fun things might spawn in them. Maybe there's some good loot inside. You have no idea. It's something for you to explore if you find them. I was really excited to get to use the mods because I really do love the doors and trapdoors that he has made for this mod. As a builder, 10 out of 10. The best thing ever added. Anyway, I was very happy to get to experiment with some of the new blocks, have some fun, doing something a little bit not vanilla, but you know what? I think it's fun. I hope you guys enjoy. I will leave you guys to the rest of the time lapse. I'll see you guys when I'm ready to walk through this. So I thought I might just quickly go on a little bit of a tour of what we have, because I've added a little bit to some of these areas. We'll start with the very first one. We'll start with the watchtower. Very proud of this. This is my watchtower. I decided to separate them because I kind of like the way they look separated more, and they're going to be more useful. So in here, we got some barrels, we got some stuff in here, you know, you go all the way up and then you get to the top of the watchtower, and that's the watchtower. Wow. Glad you guys like my watchtower. There's a area here with some defenses. I imagine they could, like, throw things at people from those little things. Little hidden areas where they could defend their watchtower. But there's no spawners in that. Instead, over here, we have our tent. And in this tent, we have a husk spawner. Lovely husk. And the story of this is this was a archaeologist or something as a fun tent that was overtaken by husks, and now the husks live here in this place. And now we have move on to this one. This is the big one, and I don't know if I want to keep it this way because I will tell you why in a few seconds. One, the flags don't make sense as it is right now as an overtaken noble's house. But also, the spawner that I put inside is spawning way too much, so I had to go into peaceful mode because it's too powerful. So I don't know if I'll change it or I'll leave it as a, currently a bandit spawner, which a bandit is a new mob in this mod pack, introduced. I'm also using a lot of the blocks in the mod pack, I'm sure you can tell. Out the front we have some barrels. I'm kind of inspired by Bandit's Keeps in like Skyrim kind of thing, you know, most other games. Out the front we have a bit of a little campfire where I imagine the bandits would hang out and have fun, right? And then they go into their overtaken Noble's Keep, which they have decimated. In here we have our spawner of bandits in there. We have some barracks and beds for all of these bandits. Down here we have another like lovely place for them to hang out. We also have this is the center. I tried to do like what do you call it? A bit of a courtyard. So oops! Oh no, I forgot. This is why I have to go through my builds after the fact, because I miss details like this. We have some balconies on this level. All overlooking a central courtyard with some water in it. It would offer like cooling purposes historically, and I think you know it's even a feature of like a lot of modern houses to have a central courtyard to cool them down, especially with some water in it. So I thought that would be a good addition to a desert noble's house. I didn't think it was going to be a noble's house when I started out, but you know, now it is. We have a desk area here that's left behind, a bunch more barracks for our bandits overtaking it all, and down below we have a lovely library that's been overtaken. Oh no. Thrown apart, the poor library there. Up here we have a few more levels, and at the very top of this is a secret. But because I'm really bad at keeping secrets, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if this is gonna stay in the official mod pack. It might disappear because it might be too powerful an idea. But it's in here for right now, so you know we'll leave it there. See if it ends up in the final mod pack. But yeah, this is my overrun noble's house, and of course we have that blue flag. I imagine that this blue flag was like the flag of an ancient empire that's now fallen, and now it's been overtaken by bandits who are, you know, they don't care about this ancient empire. Doesn't matter to them. The nobleman's house is now theirs, and they use it as a bit of a fort to, you know, hang out in and you know, go after the people around them and do mean things to them. So that is my idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun building, especially the nobleman's house. That was the most fun out of all of them in my eyes. I really enjoyed this. I would love to build more in a style like this in the future. It's just very fun. I love the courtyard. I know it's a bit ridiculous how tall it is, but I was working with a bit of, you know, a frame. I don't want to go outside my boundary. I think I'm all the way up to level 37, which I'm only supposed to have a 40 by 40 by 40 area, so I really pushed the limits on this one. But I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before I end the video, I might just quickly throw on some shaders. We'll take a look-see with some BSL. That should be pretty nice. Yes, look at our beautiful nobleman's house. How beautiful and noble. That's it. Look at that. That's something special. If we go over here too, we have the tent. The tent is also something special. That's lovely. And we have the watchtower. So you can see all three builds side by side like that. Had a lot of fun with this one. I hope to see you guys next time. Oh, that's a bit spooky. I'm gonna turn this way.